This is Maat Shetaut Ramessu Meriamun, and I'm back with another video. You know, family, I was just thinking, you know, you can look at this existence in either a positive way, or you could look at this existence in a negative way. If you choose to look at this existence in a negative way, then you already lost. You already failed. You're already putting a block on your spiritual growth and development just by choosing to view this physical realm or the world negatively. If you're the person or the type of person that said, you know, screw everyone, forget these people, I'm done with the world. At this point, I don't even care anymore. I don't care what happens. I'm just gonna worry about myself. If you've got to the point where you've made any type of utterances like that, or you've spoken any type of words like that, or you've had thoughts like that, you're already setting yourself up for failure. Because you've decided to look at all of this existence from a negative light. You're letting it defeat you. When you look at this existence from a positive light, it keeps you moving forward. It really keeps you moving forward, family, because I came a long ways in my spiritual journey, and I see this world from a positive perspective at this point, despite everything that's going on here. You know, I understand what I'm here to do. I understand exactly what I'm here to do. For me, I'm here to do God's will. I'm here to lead as many souls as I can to the truth. I am here to bring God consciousness to as many people as I can, you know, so that people don't lose hope. Because if you're not strong, it is easy to lose hope in this realm. If you don't have certain knowledge about what is going on here, it is very easy to become depressed in this realm. But you should never, ever, ever allow yourself to become depressed. That would be going against my eye at that point. It is all mental, it's all a mind thing. Practice positive actions. Do positive actions, help other people, and look at this existence through a positive lens. Don't look at it through a negative lens, because if you look at it through a negative lens, I'm telling you, you've already failed. You are not going to take the next steps to become better, because you're already defeated by the world. You've let this existence defeat you, You've let this existence make you bitter. You've let this existence make you greedy. And these are the things that cause you to stay trapped in this prison. I'm telling you, family, these are the things that cause you to stay trapped in this prison that we're all in right now. You know, because it's better forms of existence than just being a human being. There's higher forms of existence. And for you to stay trapped in the world, you're doing yourself an injustice. You're doing your soul, your true self, an injustice. Looking at existence from a negative light, it causes you to do negative things. Like the statement I made earlier. I'm just going to worry about myself. Forget everybody else. Everybody seems to be worrying about themselves, so I need to start worrying about myself. See, that right there, you let this existence make you bitter. You're letting this existence make your heart heavy. And that's what you're supposed to be going against. You're allowing yourself to fall right back into the trap. You're allowing your ego personality to win. And then once this ego personality dies, then your soul will go on searching for another ego personality to reincarnate and come back to the realm of time and space all over again. Family, if you're tired of this world, if you're tired of all the evil things that are going on, all the betrayal, all the backstabbing, if you're tired of these things, focus on becoming one with the higher self. And you will be able to escape all those things. Because those things are worldly things. When you become a greedy person, that means you want more than everybody else. That's a worldly way of thinking. Because you're concerned with acquiring worldly things, as many of them as you can, so that no one else can have, or you can boast that you have more than everybody else. And that is a horrible way to think, because you're not doing anything but hurting yourself, family. I promise you, you're just hurting yourself. I've been studying, I've been making some very, very interesting discoveries about existence and why we are here and what this realm is and the purpose of it. I've been diving deep as I can, family, and this is important. There's a lot of people out there that don't really care about the truth or what this realm is, why we're here. A lot of people don't really care about those things because they can't figure out an answer to it, so they give up. But I can't. I have deep spiritual conversations with my mother. Me and my mother talk about the dua. We talk about what goes on, and we talk about the dreams that we have. We share our dreams with each other. When we go to sleep, go to sleep at night and we have dreams, we share them with each other, because we know that those are the times when we are in the spirit world. When you dream, you actually enter the dua. And me and my mother are aware of this, so we discuss each other's dreams, we share them with each other, And we try to find out the meaning behind them, because you don't dream for nothing. You're literally connected to the spirit world through your dreams. Literally, that is the portal. You are literally going. Everybody can do it. If you dream, you have been to the spirit world. If you have had a dream in your life, you have been to the spirit world. So we are all connected. We are all connected. But you got to learn how to embrace the positive, even though sometimes it may be hard. But you have to go within your mind and you have to find reasons to be positive. You have to look for those reasons and you have to focus on those reasons alone. Because if you focus on anything negative, you're losing. You're literally losing, family. And I'm going to tell you, the ancient sages of Kemet, of Egypt, all these spiritual teachings, all this talk about God, all of this stuff, the spirit realm, everything about existence, they wrote about it. They came up with it. Every other thing is literally a watered down version of what the ancient Egyptians had. And they got it from the Ethiopians. The ancient Egyptians were the descendants of the Ethiopians. All African people. Everybody is kept from the truth because of the evil people that deliberately hide the truth from all the rest of us. But the truth can be found with careful research, traveling, talking to different people, looking at different literature from around the world. You can kind of come to your own conclusion of what's going on, because I always look towards the ancients, because their civilization predates our civilization. So that means they're closer to the beginning of when this all started. So I follow the ancient Egyptian teachings because those are the teachings that mostly resonate with me. Those are the teachings that make this reality make sense to me and what I'm experiencing. Being a conscious entity inside of a body. You know, being inside of a human body, and you're born into this world not knowing how you got here, how you got into this body. But the only thing you can do is learn from the ones before you. That's all you have. There's no other way to learn about what this place is unless we look towards the ones that were here before us. We have to look up to and look to the ones that were here before us, who may have left evidence behind to what this place is. The ancient Egyptians were some of the most intelligent, influential people on the planet. That is why, throughout certain literature, they bash Egypt. They talk bad about ancient Kemet, because if you go to Egypt or you deal with anything with Egypt, you get closer to God. And that is a fact. You get closer to God. If you know the true ancient Kemetic spirituality, if you know it, it will actually bring you closer to God. Now, all religions can do this. for me, this resonates, and it has caused me to make significant changes in my life, because I am a few steps closer to understanding this existence. So, family, we have to definitely look at this whole existence from a positive perspective. Because if, like I said, if you look at it negatively, you will fail. You will crash out. You will already be on the road to failure, because that negative view will cause you to commit negative actions. It will cause you to partake in negative things. It will cause you to treat others badly. And none of those things are good. So I'm going to leave you with this, family, before I close out this video. I'm going to say this, and I got many more videos to make. I have a lot of information to share with you all. I really want you all to escape reincarnation and become one with God, because that's the only way. But I'm going to leave you all with this. Whenever I do something good for someone, whenever I help another soul, that is when I feel the best. That is literally when I feel the best. I don't know if there's anyone else out there that could relate to this, or if they have a similar experience. But whenever I do something to help a soul, another person, it gives me this glorious feeling in my chest. It gives me an amazing feeling in my chest. And that is what drives me. That is what lets me know that this is right, that what I'm doing is right. This is how I know it's right. Because in the past, before I got on this journey, and I would do something wrong to someone, I felt bad about it after. I did. I truly did. So these are the things that let me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And these are the things that I go by. And I asked the Great Spirit, the Most High, I said, Great God, if you really are real. This is when I was 15 years old. God, if you really are real, help me find you. Help me to find you, please. Please, oh great God, whatever your name is, I don't know, Lord, but whatever your name is, help me find you. I said this prayer when I was 15 years old, and it led me to ancient Egypt. And that has been the greatest understanding that I've ever had about life. While we are here, reincarnation, heaven, hell. The ancient Egyptian sages teach that you could transcend heaven and hell, because God sits above heaven and hell. God sits above that. So if you could become one with God, you transcend even heaven. You see, it gets deep. This existence is deep, and I know the ancient Egyptians were onto something, because It's the only thing that makes sense. You can look anywhere else. Nothing else makes sense as much as this. So think about things in a positive light, family. Try to stay away from negative actions. A thought is also an action. So if you have negative thoughts, that's the same thing as actually committing an action physically, because thoughts are actions. So refrain from all negative actions. Keep things on a positive outlook. If a person wrongs you and it's a situation that you can walk away from, just walk away from it, because that person is ignorant. They don't know. They don't understand how the action of wronging you can mess up their spiritual growth and development, can be a detriment to them escaping reincarnation. Because when people do wrong to you, they will pay for their actions just like you will pay for your actions. We all pay for our actions. There's nothing you can do to somebody and get away with it. You will never get away with it. Never. Maybe in the next life, you will pay. Why do you think children die so young? Is it maybe that they're getting their karma from a past life early? Because your actions follow you into the next lifetime. It never stops. It follows you. So the best thing for you to do is to do good actions. Why do you want to do bad if it's going to follow you no matter what? You just can't escape it. It's going to pay. It's going to come after you. All those evil actions, you're going to pay for them. There's no way to escape that. So why not just do good actions so that you can create good impressions and let those follow you into the spirit world, so that you could be seen as righteous. There's good in the world and bad in the world for a reason. It's for a reason. Just stay on the good side, family. Stay on the good side. You're going to be okay. This is Ursa Maat Ra Satep and Ra Ramessu Meriamun. Maat family.